At the Rundu meeting, the field officers, the likes of Dion Ferreira, Roland de Vries, Mike Miller, Leon Marais and Robbie Hartsleaf, argued forcibly that their troops were in no condition to launch another full-scale attack, especially against an enemy in strongly fortified defensive positions and in bush conditions as difficult as any encountered up to now. The intelligence officers stated that the area was not suitable for armor, only for infantry on foot. But the generals were not receptive to these arguments. They judged that Fapla needed just one final shove to collapse. Another push could also make the opposition more amenable to diplomatic negotiations. And so it was decided that this final attack would take place on 25 November. David Lotter describes the difficulties. Such an attack would have required leaving the Ratels behind in a hide. The infantry of A and B companies would advance on foot through this dense bush and soft sand. Then we would engage an enemy in well-prepared trenches, with numbers far superior to our own. To my perception, that was a suicide mission. The whole concept was against all logic. Special reference was made to the operational readiness of our gas masks. I tried to reason with Commandant Miller, but he was determined that the attack would take place. Risking my career, I informed him that should he insist on the attack being executed, he himself must inform the infantry about this lunacy and the unacceptable risks involved. Fundamentally stupid was the judgment of another highly decorated officer to Fred Bridgeland. Reflecting on the decision, Roland de Vries wrote, "I felt that we were being press-ganged into a situation which was not going to bear any fruit of substance." He writes of egos and esteem being heavily in play on both sides of the fence. This led to considerable anger among 61 Meg's company commanders. They spoke separately and collectively to Mike Miller, explaining their men's physical and mental exhaustion. According to the official situation report dated 21 November, 61 Meg's company commanders have unanimously declared that their troops are not combat-ready to take on a new phase northwards because of low morale. The company commanders, Flip van Wyk, David Lotter and P.J. Kluter, advanced the following reasons. Troops were put before a limited objective every time, after which new objectives followed. Troops do not believe their leaders anymore. Troops are in ops long, and important preparation for studies, work, bursaries, etc. cannot be done anymore.